I don't own the music for that. But the band I'm going to cover today does. Hello. I know I'm like a day late, and then I'm doing it late in a day. Sorry about that. I've been busy. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. We're here for another episode of We Still Got More Rockin' to Do, bitch. And episode 41 overall, season 2, episode 16 of this season. And yes, last Friday night, February 9th, 2024, weekend of the Super Bowl, the Black Crowes were at the Palms, the Pearl Theater, doing 2 nights. I got them on the first night because I figured it's going to be really busy Saturday night and Sunday night with the Super Bowl and being here in town and everything. It was just going to be crazy. So Friday night was the night I picked. The crowd was really good there at the Pearl. And you've heard me talk about this theater on many occasions so far out of the 41 episodes we've done. Many a shows, many a bands. Black Crowes, they established themselves all the way back in '84 out of Georgia, but they didn't put out a first album until 1990. Pretty much the current lineup will go over, but pretty much this band was founded by Chris and Rich Robinson, their brothers. And they, wanted to start a band. Chris is like the lead singer guy, and Rich is guitar and backing vocals and stuff. And, then they got the guy named Sven Pippin on bass. This last name I'm probably going to butcher a little bit, but just bear with me here. Nico Berra Seas.2 on guitar. Looks like I'm going to say Coley Symington on drums and Eric Ducht on keyboards. Pretty much, the last 4 guys are pretty much guys that haven't been originals with the band. But Chris and Rich, of course, have always been founders of the band here. So, pretty much, like I said, it was a really good energy show. The crowd was good. I wouldn't say it was completely sold out because there was some empty seats, but not many. At least from what I can see. There was still a level up above me, though, that I didn't see. But, from what I could tell, it was a really good crowd as far as being numbers and getting up and really jamming. So, but they came out right away with the song called Bedside Manor. It's a good upbeat tune right away. And then they play a couple hits, Sting Me, Twice as Hard. The 4th song was called Gone, and they do a song called Sister Luck. There's a song here, number 6, called Paintin' 8. That's the first time they've played this song since 2013, actually. So that was kind of that was kind of something cool to see, because they haven't played this song literally in over a decade. So that was cool. And then, of course, they're going to come out with one of their famous hits that they didn't write. This one, it's an Otis Redding cover, but it's a hell of a tune. Black Crowes did a hell of a cover to it. Little shout out to Otis Redding there, rest your soul. And, Black Crowes, like I said, it's called Hard to Handle. Really good tune. A lot of people, once they start to hear it, like, oh, I remember this song. So it's a good tune. The next song they're going to do is one of their biggest hits, a rock ballad, kind of more acoustic driven, called She Talks to Angels. One of the cool things about that song is Rich Robinson, the younger brother, wrote that song when he was 15 years old. And it ended up being one of their biggest hits. One of the ladies I work with asked me, did they play She Talks to Angels? And I was like, oh yeah, they played that. And she's like, well, that's my favorite song. She goes, mine and my mom's. I was like, that's cool. So, yes, they definitely played that. And then they play another hit by them called Thorn in My Pride. So, they're busting out all their hits. Another song they do is called Goodbye Daughters of the Revolution. And then, because they got a new album coming out. They didn't say exactly when in 2024, but they do have a new album coming out. And the title is going to be called Wanting and Waiting. And they did the title track that night at the show, and they didn't do it the next night. I noticed in the set list. I don't believe I've seen it in the set list. And it's called Wanting and Waiting. Like I said, that's what the new album's called, and it's the title track. So that album's not even out yet, and they at least gave us a preview of what the album's going to sound like. Sounds like good old Black Crowes, just like back in the 90s and stuff, 90s, early 2000s. They still jam. And then they're going to finish up the set with Jealous Again, which was the first single that they released when they came out with the album Shake Your Moneymaker in 1990, which was their first album. Very, very good album. Sold many copies. Then they finished up the set with Remedy. They did come back out for a one-song encore called Virtue and Vice. Finished up the show very nicely. Like I said, it was a very good show. Seen them last year when they were in town. I don't think they were at the Pearl last year. They might have been. I can't remember. I'd have to look in my records. I go to so many shows. Sometimes it's hard to remember. And these bands don't always stay at the same venue every time. So, but it was a hell of a show last year. This year was a hell of a show too. We got at least 2 more concerts coming up this week. I might go see Jack Russell's Great White on Friday. I'm thinking about it. So, I seen him last year. It was a great show. Got my picture with them. Actually thinking about seeing if I can maybe do something with that picture on a shirt and maybe get a little scratch and a little autograph. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to maybe go. But that's 3 nights off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. So possible Great White, Jack Russell's Great White, Friday night. Saturday night will be Night Ranger and Stephen Pearcy. And Sunday night, I've been waiting for Sunday night for over 2 years now, Tool. And I love a lot of these rock shows. I love them all. But Tool is one of those ones I wish they came more than just once every 2 years. Phenomenal live band. I cannot say it enough. I just did a review for the second time I seen them not too long ago. This will be my 3rd time seeing them. I haven't ever reviewed the first time I seen them. I just haven't done it yet. But I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be a great weekend, obviously, even if I only go to 2 out of 3. But I think I'm going to do Jack Russell's. I really do. I should. I feel like I need to rock. I probably will. So, all right, man, we're going to get out of here. Happy Valentine's Day to all you who are celebrating it. Me and my wife kind of did like a celebration, started last night into early today. And then we're just kind of chilling for the rest of the day because we got to go work tomorrow. And we didn't want to pay the outrageous prices for the restaurants that are going to be out there tonight. So we did something last night, and it was cool. So hopefully you all are having a good time out there, whether you're by yourself, whether you're with your loved one, whatever the case. Stay up about life. We still got more rocking to do, bitch. I know sometimes life is hard, but as long as we get some chances to get out every now and then and do some rocking, just remember those times are the times that are the best, when you get to just be free and just not worry about anything but what's going on right in front of you. And that's all I'm going to say. Night, night. I know it's not very Jerry Springer-like, but yeah, that's what I got. Y'all have a good one. Night, night. Keep your butthole tight. Do this shit right. Oh, goddamn. Rock.